If you listen closely, if you listen very closely, way off in the distance, you may hear something that you maybe do or don't want to hear. You may hear a distant scream of my future self reacting to the despair that is, I'm sure, is going to be here today. Stealth RPG game. I can't talk. Let me start this whole stream over. Hold on. I'm going to start it over. Starting soon. Okay, here we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. First of all, we have some subs. Stealth. Oh, shit. We just have I just realized we have a bunch of these, don't we? Okay, lots of gifts here. I was like, this is too many all at once. Leon, okay, so Demetrius says, Mukuro Kusaba, seasoning student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. I knew there was a part in there I missed. I was too afraid to put the whole line in the title because I knew I was going to have to look it up if I was going to do that. And I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. I've been extremely diligent about avoiding spoilers. I am this far into the game and haven't spoiled anything. But today, apparently, some crazy shit's going to go down. We have some gifted subs. It looks like this is Michael Angelo's getting 5 tier 1 subs to a handful of folks. Handful of 5 people. That is wonderful. Thank you so much, Michael Angelo. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Don't recognize the name. Maybe you're just a lurker. I'm just going to assume that you're a wonderful person because of this. So thank you so much. Joseph Pickles is going to appreciate that. This Elliot is going to appreciate that. Tornado Television is going to appreciate that. ROFL 3009 is going to appreciate that. Stuff Program is going to initiate that. Going to appreciate that. Wanted to give something back for the nice videos. Can't say it around for the stream though. Oh, well, thank you so much, Michelangelo. I really appreciate that, man. Put a lot of work into those videos, and it's really, it's fun when people come here from the videos. I guess that's kind of like my only source of people coming here, but I really appreciate the kindness because at this point we've been streaming so much now that it kind of feels separated. It feels like we have our streaming gang and then we have sort of our video gang, and there's some obvious, you know, bleeding in between the two of them, some intermingling, some commonalities. but it feels separate now. So it's always nice to see someone come here and just really appreciate the channel. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Michelangelo. Hope you're doing well, and feel free to come back anytime. We do this every Wednesday. How are y'all doing, man? A lot of things are going to happen today, apparently. Let me shout out the chat real quick. We got Muhammad who's in here. We got Vector Sater, Stickman, who's really excited for the stream and my reaction. I'm excited for my reaction too. I don't know what the reaction is going to be. Probably tears. But this may or may not be the last stream. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need one more after this. Quick Sparks, also subscribe. What's going on, Hello Adventures and Daryl? It's time for more despair, but what will happen after we are done with it? What an excellent question. What an excellent question. What is next? I'm sure we're gonna play a couple like one-of games, right? I think we're gonna probably play, you know, we may do a Smash stream, we may do a Guilty Gear stream, we may do some other game that's only going to take us 1 or 2 sit downs. We're going to do something quick fire. That way we can just kind of sneak something else in, and then we're going to move on to another longer title. Now, what is that longer title going to be? I don't know. These are the conversations we should have over the next couple of weeks. I've had like some smatterings, right, of like, Daryl, you should play this, Daryl, you should play that. There hasn't really been a whole consensus about one in particular thing. So maybe we'll get to that in the next 2 weeks. But today is the second to last, penultimate, if you don't know what it means, is the second to last, the penultimate Danganronpa stream, because probably we're going to get to the trial and probably a little bit into the trial today, and I think next week is, you know, the conclusion, right? So at least that's the plan. Who else is in here? We got the Dead Cease, who says can't stick around, but it's going to be pretty crazy. Sarah's, who said going to be RB. The cooler J-Seppa 2, of course. The upgraded, new and improved J-Seppa is in here. We got Dr. Sophie. What's going on, Dr. Sophie? Good to see you. Thank you so much, by the way, Dr. Sophie, for all the follower Fridays. I never like respond to them because I'm on there quite often. Not to be like, I'm so good, I'm on there. But I see them often, so I'm like, oh, you know, I always take note of it and appreciate it. But thank you so much, Dr. Sophie, for the follow Fridays on Twitter. Despair, hope, yes, despair, absolutely, all those things. Red 1964, Demetrius is in here. RFL, of course, Quick Spars. Effie the Great's in here. How you doing, Effie? Good to see you. Thank you so much, Sophie. Yeah, I'm excited. And yes, hope and despair did replace suffer and unsuffer. I forgot whose idea it was. If someone wants to research that or step up and take claim of that, someone did suggest it last week. Snowboo's in here. I've actually made it on time. Welcome, Snowboo. Welcome. So glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. It's a good day to be a part of the Bench Tower. And it's a good day for some despair. It's a good day for some horrible things to happen. Hope and despair are the new suffers and unsuffers. Just so you know, that is the new thing. I forgot who suggested it, but I thought I would go ahead and make that change. And you'll notice if you go into like the little redemption thing, I don't know if I can actually show you guys, but you should be able to see it. If you go over to the, like you want to spin your nuts and bolts, get started. Okay, yeah, so if you go down, you're going to see despair and hope are two different sides of, there's something, I just go see it. There's something cool there. I did jack the prices back up a little bit, but not a lot. It's just, you know, we're after E3 now. I'm no longer running the special on suffers and unsuffers, but now it's hope and despair. So with that out of the way, let's actually get into what has triggered this whole hope despair situation. Let's do some Danganronpa, man. And let me put this on the screen so you guys can actually see it. It's so loud every time I start it. Shut up. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and fix the audio, because you do have to adjust it each time, just very carefully. All right. And we're here. Okay. Boom. It was really loud for me for some reason. Okay, now I fixed it. What if I started a new game? All right, let's do it. We have a lot of save files. Hello. Go to the bottom, please. Thank you. So, the latest, to recap what happened last time. Essentially, there was a big class trial. They tried to frame Kyoko. All right, Kyoko was going to be framed for this random person's death. Apparently, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Apparently, she was killed, right? We don't know that it was her. We just think it was her, but we couldn't see her face. All the clues pointed to the fact that it was her. And after that happened, there was a big trial, and essentially the entire point of the trial was to try to pin it on Kyoko, even though Kyoko did not kill her. There's an alternate ending we saw. If you haven't watched the VOD from last week, you need to. It was pretty action-packed. There was an alternate ending where Kyoko she suffered, she died. It's not the real ending, but B-Boy made sure I watched it. That wasn't proper grammar. B-Boy made sure that my eyes witnessed all the horror and all the despair, and that was sad for me. It was a tough moment, and I had a nightmare about it that night, but it was fine. It was fine. It worked out. Yeah, we did get the bad ending. It was a lot of fun. Hey, what's going on? El Perdito's in here. Good to see you, man. Hoping to spare the new point. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Several large raccoons. Good to see you, several large raccoons. Always a pleasure, man. Very glad you're here. Also, I think you followed me on Twitter recently, and I saw your icon, which is like several large raccoons, and the thing was like really well animated, not animated, but it was really well drawn. Props on the Twitter image, man. That's amazing. That ending is just so weird. It really is, Oprah. And I was like, I went back and rewatched it again because I was kind of baffled by it. But yeah, like the details they throw in, like they essentially make it seem like, yeah, Hina just straight up became everybody's mommy. Like she had a kid by every remaining character. Somehow Toko isn't alive anymore. It was pretty wild, to be honest with you. And it completely threw me off. I wasn't expecting that at all. But it was fun because it really did sell like that what had happened was just so traumatic. It really just it was a nice cherry on top before they told you the whole thing was made up, because it seemed really real until that point. Once they showed you like the 15 years later picture, it just went from scary to like confusing, all back to normal again. And so that was an interesting experience. I quite liked it. It was a good little touch. Now, where do you think she's in the data center? I think that was where Hina is. Speaking of Hina. Oh, there's a burp. By the way, this is a new account. I had to nuke all my social media earlier in the day. Oh, damn. Well, I hate to hear that, man.
Hey, Makoto.
What do you make? Beatrice, I feel like it's long. Do you want me to call you D? You want me to call you Leon? You want me to call you James? Do you have a preference on how I refer to you, my friend? Hey, what's going on, Mom? But I saw you were in here earlier, man. I'm sorry about that. The stream didn't start yet, but I saw you were in here, and I almost responded, but I had to like get set up. Hell yeah, that's awesome, raccoons. Amazing. Makoto, are you here? Look around too. Yeah, somehow Toko died in that picture. That was really weird. Oh, bonjour. Welcome, Bruce. Good to see you. We are in the data center right now talking to Hina. So that happened last time, right? That was part of the recap. Now, it ended up being Makoto took the fall instead. That was the alternate ending. The real ending, or the real ending to that trial, was Makoto took the fall instead, but Alter Ego had backed up. He had backed himself up to the server and messed up the thing that was going to crush Makoto. Saved him. Kyoko came down, found him, got him back, and now they're like, "Look, Monokuma, you have to play by your own rules, right?" And Monokuma's like, "Ooh, you're right. I do have to play by my own rules. Fine. We're going to do one last trial to figure out who really killed this random person who we think is Mukuro Ikusaba," which I am not convinced. I think it's someone else. I think it's Junko from earlier on. I think no one actually died there, and it's just a decoy. But now it is the final trial. We're trying to prove that Monokuma is the one that framed everybody, and that's gonna be the last trial. I'm excited to see what happens. Whatever you like. All right, cool. Sounds good, D. Let's see. Small security breach. I feel you. I've been there. It's not fun. Hate to see that happen. Yeah, it really sucks, dude. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I hate seeing shit like that, man. It's the worst. Yeah, I can't help but wonder about what Monokuma door. So I figured if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it because it might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it. Why does everyone want Makoto to be the cupbearer? I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like it was the only way. She was okay with me getting blown up. Exactly what she made it sound like. All right, let's go check this door out. Damn, you had to do the full wave, didn't you, Demetrius? Damn. Oh, I know, it's Sanobu. The music in this game is deluxe as hell. Guess I'll open it. Let me take cover. Bitch, first of all, you're gonna make me do it, and now you're like, no, wait, I gotta go hide real quick. Keenan raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. He's got plot armor. That's a good point. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? For those of you just joining us, we are opening a door. Hina's too scared to open it. She thinks it might explode. I'm the cupbearer here. Makoto's got plot armor. We'll see what happens. I threw my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. What the fuck's in here? A submarine? Can you escape the school through a submarine? There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. All right, so we have another Batcave. What's going on, Frozen? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Demetrius, get you a VPN, man. Get NordVPN. That's what I have. I got sponsored by it once, and yes, I am saying that because I'm sponsored by it. Apparently, I asked this to my people the other day. Apparently, I can still make money on it. So if you want to, go find the Extinction Burst video on my channel. Check that link. That'll get you a discount. Only if you want to. You don't feel like you have to. Hey, Bruce just subscribed. It says, hey, Daryl, thought the new vid was great. Definitely a binger, but I drift on live service games. Yes, so that was something I didn't really talk about a lot in that video, the whole binging versus drifting thing. Is the type of game. Because again, if it's a fighting game, like I'm playing Guilty Gear right now, I'm drifting, I mean, I'm binging it in some cases, but then I'm drifting, like I'm coming back to it. It definitely depends on the type of game. I probably should have narrowed it down to like story type games in that video. I think more people are gonna be, that's the one I think there's gonna be a lot of variance in. Like if it's a story type game, some people have to have it all right now. Some people want to take it slowly and kind of have it span over their lives. If it's open world, they might be more inclined to drift. If it's an MMO, they're certainly going to drift because the game literally necessitates as events come out, you have to pace yourself and play it differently. So it's one of those situations where I could have done a longer video and included more like a game, but it was one of those times where I just went, nah, we're going to do a lot of psychology, So we spent a lot of time spinning our wheels on psychology in the video. Honestly, it's doing well. I'm happy with it, like algorithmically, it's doing really well. But I'm not exactly that happy with that video, but I'm glad it's doing well. But Bruce, thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. Who do I mean in Guilty Gear? Milia, big time. She's fast, but she's fragile. You can't make too many mistakes. But I hear that down the line she may get buffed because she is a little low tier right now. So, I'm playing the long game here. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. I don't like that word. So the Matakuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. I don't like that I'm enunciating. Cockpit. I need to stop. Then could that mean? Okay. All right. Well, I don't understand what we just made a reference to. Let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Don't start pushing buttons. You're not fucking Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab. Don't do this shit. You can't just whatever something like this. But it was too late. She really gonna hit buttons. She's already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, that was his sound effect. What did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one, the button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. We were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'll probably go check it out. Is that how he summons his little robots? Let's see. I binge them sometimes, like with Skyrim and other games I've drifted through. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it really is just like the size of the game. There's so many factors that go into it. I think just in general, I think, and that is kind of psychology in a nutshell. It's like in general, on average, this is sort of how people behave and some of the reasons they might behave this way. It's a coffee machine. Vector Satyr says, I flip-flop. I binged during the rental area of Blockbuster. You had to, right? You didn't want to play the late fee. You want to go and knock it out. That's how I was, a Paper Mario. I'd play that shit non-stop, right? And then you have to bring it back and all that shit. These days I put a game down for months after hitting a particular moment and then binge the rest. I totally feel that. On and off, yeah, exactly. Everybody does both. Let's be honest. Like in most cases, everybody else does both. Literally a pit where your cock goes. Exactly, that's where the chickens are, man. We saw the cockpit last chapter when there were four chickens in this cage. There was a pit containing cocks. It was a cockpit. I stopped playing Skyrim after I finished the DB quest line. Honestly, I never finished Skyrim. I hate to say that. I got like halfway through it, and I just fell off. I can't explain it, but it was fun. I hope they buff my boy Faust. Oh yes, Naboo, but Faust definitely needs it. I hate playing Faust though. I can't read his movements he's too gangly and weird. Like it feels like I'm fighting Jim Carrey. He's like I can't do it, man. I hate it. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Hina, if you don't stop getting me into trouble, let me check the hatch one more time. I've been drifting through Hollow Knight. I think that's the right way to do it. Hollow Knight is a game you don't want to just, unless you're going to do that several times. In my opinion, you take it slow. You feel like you're traveling through the place in real time if you do it like that, because it's so massive. I feel like if you speed through that giant place, you're not gonna retain it all. If you take your time, right, it's gonna feel like, oh, a long time has passed. It feels like forever since I was in, you know, what's an area in that game? It feels like forever ago that I was in Green Path. You know, it kind of, I don't know. To me, it expands the universe of the game. Fine, I'll check the hatch later. Okay. You make it sound like fighting Jim Carrey would be hard. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, he's like, you know, he's got lots of teeth and limbs going on. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Yeah, just a Monokuma showed up. He's not saying anything though. Oh shit. Hello? Hey. Give me all your donuts. Oh my god. She's speaking through the mic. What? Am I busted? How did you know? Anyway, so what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything in here. I like how it matches what she's saying. Ah, I guess what I found. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't fucking push that. Oh man. Are you seriously gonna push it? This bitch, Hina might be Mukuro, bro. Like, Hina might be the ultimate despair. This is the third time in the past 5 minutes she's put me in danger. I think Hina's Monokuma in reality. Yes, Freak with style. The hope and despair is the new suffer/unsuffer. Someone mentioned that last week. I took them up on the advice. I think it's a good fit. I think as we move forward, we should adopt something from every gamer. The bench tower from Hollow Knight. We're gonna have hope and despair from Danganronpa. As we continue and add more bullshit to the lore of the streams, we're gonna pull from games we've played. Have you seen The Mask? That's what fighting. Yes, dude. Elper, that's a perfect analogy. Yes, I haven't seen The Mask in a long time. He knew it was the mastermind all along. I thought it was Binks. I've been telling y'all I haven't been Binks this entire time, man. My suggestion, I think so that works. Oh, so Bruce, it was you. It was your suggestion, dude, because I couldn't remember. I was like, somebody did it. It's a really good idea, man. Anyways, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Okay, so this is where this dude's been operating from. Okay. So let's go check this out again. Let's check out the hatch. I want to see the hatch. Hello? Where you at? Okay, there she is. Hey, Makoto, where the heck was that? Where's that just now? Monokuma. What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? That was Monokuma. For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. What games have you played in the channel anyways, besides Hollow Knight and this, obviously? Honestly, not a lot. I did play Omori for one stream, which I considered maybe doing another run of that, except like the genocide run, the Hikikomori route, the bad run, right? The bad ending run. I thought about doing that again. I've played Smash. We watched E3. I really haven't played a lot, to be honest with you, man. I kind of like the longer games. Like, that's a more fun format to me than like the 1-ups. And I want to sneak in some 1-ups, but like I like the camaraderie of like what's gonna happen next week. You know, it's a fun like episodic type thing. But yeah, I don't know what to play next, honestly. But this is pretty much it. It's been this Hollow Knight, a little bit of Smash, and a little bit of just chatting. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room, and the control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words, there's 2 of them. They're working together. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. That checks out. Okay. Snowboo, I would play Guilty Gear on stream if you guys wanted me to. Oh, technically, Elper, you remember that? We did play 3 Houses one time. Being amazing since the Hikikomori route. Maybe. See, the thing about that is I don't know how much I want to experience that sad shit again. Like, I'm kind of still getting over Omori because it was sad as hell in certain moments. I don't know that I could go out of my way to do the sad route, but maybe. Kyoko's theory was right. Which, speaking of Omori, that's the shirt. I ordered this from Omocat. This is an Omori shirt. But the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here. That means they've been inside the school this whole time. Exactly. I guess that would have to be true. And if that is true, it has to be one of the students because only the students have stepped foot here. That was said. That a man has said, as Jack and Hagar would have said it. Omori Hiku rat would be cool to watch. Maybe we'll do it. I mean, we'll see. But we definitely would potentially play Guilty Gear. Just one time to kind of, you know, show you guys that maybe you're considering getting it. It's fun. It's a good game, and I would love to do it. Hey, B-Boy, what's going on? We haven't done a whole lot, B-Boy. We've been talking mostly. I know, Snowblue. Honestly, I could spend a lot more money on Omori stuff, but I'm trying to be good. The killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are the 16 students. Monokuma has to be one of the students. He has to be. Then the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, it absolutely is true. Big time, Red. I would love to just do one. Just to do one. I might do like a thing where if I have a free Saturday, that's gonna be like a fighting game day. Like maybe on Saturdays I'll play Smash with y'all, or I'll play Guilty Gear or something like that. And then Wednesdays can be like the episodic type thing. Maybe we'll do something like that. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh well, it's just this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So like, you want to leave soon? I thought she was going to be like, you want to make out? There's no one else here. We could make out and, you know, they'd hear the Monokuma noises through the... Anyways, you want to leave soon? There's lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. What happened to everybody wants to work alone? I bought pretty much everything but the hero shirt. Snobu, the one that I wanted, and I didn't get it just because, like, I kind of wanted this one the most, but the other one I really wanted was, like, the Mary shirt, when she's just, like, looking off one direction, and the wind's blowing, and she just kind of, like, the wind. I thought that was a really nice, the white shirt. It looks really, really nice. I want to see the hatch. The hatch will become important later, I'm sure. Guilty Gear is fun to watch. Oh, shit, what's going on? Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door, it locked on its own. What? My hand shot out and grabbed the doorknob. Oh, they're playing this right now. They don't want us to all discover the same things. They're trying to make this trial extremely difficult. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. So somebody is working this dude remotely now. Monokuma? You can't go around restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit. Oh, you know what? Someone might have snuck in. Someone else was in there, closed the door, went and is operating Monokuma now. I think that's what just happened. Oh shit, do you have a tough exam today, Elper? What subject was it? I don't know, I thought, what if he did just abandon us in there? Because that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone will be getting the school mascot just stopped. Yeah, I guess that's true. If Monokuma couldn't, you know, be here and shit, he probably does need to lock that back. But we've seen what we need to see. As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room. Correctamundo. But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see any. They were hiding. They were in the hatch that they wouldn't let me check. Are you sure you went through as thorough as you could have been? The fucking hatch. I was thorough, Monokuma. I was thorough. This bitch was rushing me to get out. Talking about, I need you to explode 3 times in 5 minutes. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. No, the fuck I didn't. Of course, that hatch can't be open from outside anyways. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. If it was just stuck. Can't stay, but happy to join the bench tower. Hey, Tony, appreciate you, man. Glad you could drop by. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Evolutionary biology. Biology is already hard to begin with, but you throw in evolution. I took a, is it anthropology? Entomology is with bugs, I'm pretty sure. Anthropology. I took a prehistoric anthropology class, I believe, in college because I needed like a science credit, and I just picked it because it was something available during the summer. That class kicked my ass. There are so many subtle things about like skull shape that, oh my god, you talk about a tough ass class. Frozen Peach has got, I'm telling you, dude. I mean, you're exactly right. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? That the mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the school, the control room, that proves it for sure. Yeah, because they just got out, followed us, and locked it, and then went back and controlled and talking to us. Prehistoric, yeah, it may not have been prehistoric, but it was anthropology. It was like, look at these skulls and figure out like how close figure out if this is closer to a human or a monkey. It was essentially what it boiled down to. I don't remember much about that class, except that the teacher was really nice, the professor. She was really nice and curved me to a B because I had like a really low C, and she was like, just get this in on time. I got you. It's a B. It's summer. I get it. and it's hard to learn in the summer when the pace is like blistering. Then when I said we should leave, well, that hatch wouldn't be open from the outside anyways, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make for most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Cool. Go talk to people. All right. Honestly, school, whenever it's a subject you give a damn about, is pretty fun. That is one thing I will say. You do have to find something. Again, it's just caring, you know, like actually giving a damn about it. That makes it matter. Like if you don't give a damn about whatever math class it happens to be that you're struggling with, you're not gonna want to, you know. It's like Dark Souls. Like if you, let's just say you don't like Dark Souls. Let's just say that you don't enjoy yourself when you're playing, right? You get nothing out of it. Would you play that shit? And number two, would you be successful at that shit? No, you wouldn't. It has to be a challenge that you actually want to take on. It's a problem in school, is that sometimes you gotta do shit you don't want to do, which is life. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. You right now with calculus? Oh, yeah. Hell no. Oh, God, Bruce, that's insane. Yeah, no, I remember my summer classes were just intense as hell, because it's just so fast. It's so fast. It's just like the second you take one exam, you're like, all right, moving on to the next thing. We got an exam Friday. And it's like, oh, God, excuse me. I just sat down. Shit, you know, so that's just how it is. There are trophies and even a shield display, okay? What else? We got a screen over there, don't care about that. We got some papers on the floor. What's on this bookshelf? I'm gonna talk to Count Bacula last. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. We have some papers on the floor here. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Yeah. Yeah, paper makes me feel anxious too.
Come on.
Yeah, there is something to be said if it's a class you actually feel like you can get a hang of. Several.
Not possible.
Because then you just knock it out, you know? You don't dilly-dally, you don't get all the details. If it's a class that you're going to actually use in your career, you probably want to take it in a long semester. That way you get all the details and you can actually slow down and sort of absorb everything that's going on in there. All the little things that kind of get moved past or glossed over in the summer. But that said, when you're in the summer, you're only taking like 1 or 2 classes anyways, in most cases, so you can actually focus on that instead of having 3 classes or 4 classes or 5 classes to take. Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? When we get out of here, remember this moment. I am ignoring. Oh shit! He just called me out for like actually ignoring him. I literally just was like, nah, I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna read some more. Hey Makoto, are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? He really is pissed off that I'm ignoring him. Well, you came with something. You came to the right place at this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Yes, I would. All right, I'll bite. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. Student roster. Oh my God. Is this where we find out we all know each other before this? It contains profiles of all of us and Mukuro.
So in other words,
Apparently class 78 refers to us. Ooh. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class 78. That's true. That depending on what high school you went to, there was no tuition. But tuition in college, oh yeah, it's a little pricey. A little pricey. No Steam sales for college tuition, unfortunately. Oh shit! You've got three credit hours on sale on Steam right now. You want to go take a class? Doesn't happen. This must be where Kyoko got that page. Oh, that makes sense. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. B-boy. Yeah, it's the world we live in. There are pluses and minuses to it being free versus it being paid for. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. Gonna say, it was kind of the uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck it to get it in, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. It's the very first one? Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why don't you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us in such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya and as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly in the background, and in the background an entity floats, but just Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, but close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. What the fuck? Is that what she looks? Hang on, is that what she looks like? That's Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. This is in the document. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. Yeah, enhance. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak Academy, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. Oh my god, this suddenly got really deep. So this girl actually, because there was the whole tragic event a while back, this girl actually just had like latent PTSD from all of her battles, and that's what caused her to go berserk and I'm guessing kill all those kids. And apparently now be in this whole equation, like that's all this was? What the fuck? Byakuya assuming the headmaster's male. Triggered. That's right, the headmaster is Kyoko's father. Wait, hang on, wait a minute. That's right, we did discover that. But there was something about the mastermind being confirmed as a girl, right? She looks like the one girl from Big Hero 6. Does she? I don't remember. What did the girls... It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Hiding somewhere in the school. The one they call the Ultimate Despair. That's her. Her head looks like it's gonna snap off if she moves too fast. Let's see. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's dangerous to other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there could be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? I don't think so, man. What if Mukuro killed Monokuma and took over? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was. Or what if she's not dead? What if that was fucking Junko? Just a corpse they used to make it seem like someone was dead. What's wrong, Makoto, huh?
that's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information in that file you should know. Actually, hang on, guys. Let me do something real quick. I had to respond to a text. There's another important bit of information I should know. Okay. The headmaster found out. I know. I'm kind of like, what the hell is actually? How does this has been a fun experience? Like I just want you guys to know, just for a quick second here, I'm very invested in this. I just kind of want to breathe in this moment of not knowing, because once I know, the magic's gone. But like right now, oh fuck, what's about to happen? Did you notice the picture in there? Yes, there she is. Enhance. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7" inches, 97 pounds? Damn, and it even lists her vitals. I didn't need her measurements. Well, what do you think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body? Like, Did you notice in there? She hot? I'm a hello, yes, I'm a Japanese scroll girl, Captain America. Please let me in high school. I am normal. You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is that maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Oh, so what he's trying to say is what I've been trying to say is that that's not who was dead. We could actually check the corpse and confirm whether or not it was her. Measurements. All for research, purely. Wait, was he trying to say yes? Yes, that ain't fucking her, man. No, it's not, man. That is Junko. Personally, what I'm thinking seems impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Who's gonna volunteer, man, to go take measurements of the corpse? And oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to use. Okay, what you got? Advice. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her, huh? The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? I don't trust this motherfucker for a second, man. Kyoko is golden. Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Kyoko is perfect in every way. Byakuya sucked my balls. 420. Closing statements. Makoto just volunteers that information. I'll have you know, we fucked in the dumpster, all right? We got nasty amongst nastiness, all right? It was disgusting, and I loved every second of it. So, kiss my ass. We are intimate. Amongst the banana peels, she saw my banana. And that's all there is to it. Next to the wrappers, I wrapped up. Next to the spoiled food, next to the spoiled fruit, I spoiled her fruit. And that's all you need to know. Byakuya, you bastard. You son of a bitch. You freak. You unbelievable tool bag. You dirty little bitch. You dirty little bitch again for good measure. What am I looking for? So stuck in this bit. Hang on. The dojo. Okay, that's where I need to go for Toko. Toko in the dojo. Hey, what's up, love your vids and showed up for the first time. Hey, Person Square, what's going on? Welcome to the Binge Tower. We do this every Wednesday, and we're about to finish Danganronpa. Probably not today, but next week for sure. Welcome. Very glad you're here. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. She saw Makoto's banana peeled. Several larger. Oh, you're approaching Darrow? Makoto ate the garbage ramen. That was the best sprite in the game. Was Kyoko having the having the ramen on her head? What's up, Toko? Oh, Toko. So this is where you are. Is Makoto's banana peeled? Or can we not listen? There are a lot of things we'll talk about in these streams. All right, hentai, psychology, why we like what we like. Okay, we'll talk about all those things. But circumcision is off the table. Anyways, I can't believe I had to say that. What do you want? Am I saying the fucking bench tower gets more and more filthy every time we play this game? I can't wait to play an innocent game. This game is so corrupt. Am I so disgusting? You want me out of your sight? If I told you yes, Toko, is that what you'd want to hear? You want me to say yes? Circumference. You know what's funny? Psych of hentai, says Bruce. I am seriously considering doing a psych of play on dating sims. That is a thing, and I think I mentioned that before to y'all. I am strongly considering doing that down the line. I think there's a lot to be said, and I think it would get hella views because people are thirsty. No, that's not at all. I thought maybe you'd find a clue. I think she kind of wants you to be mean to her, Makoto. Well, I haven't. Oh, thank you, freak. I need that. Y'all talks hentai, good God. Circumstances, circumference, all the above. Yeah, somehow, even though the tower gets taller, we stray further from God. That's a good point, J. Seppa. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have had I would have had something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. I kind of want to screen cap this, and anytime I finish like a shitty game or a shitty movie, I'm just gonna like post that. Can I screen cap? Can I do that? Oh, I did. Oh, sweet. It's the same. I'm using a Switch controller, Pro controller, and apparently you can screenshot the same way. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that as like a on Twitter or something when I play a game and it's shit, or I watch something and it's shit. Calm down, Toko. Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea what I've been going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Toko, I tried to accept you and then you turned into a serial killer. What do you want from me? Well, I don't think there's any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Alright. Always a pleasure, Toko. No, I'm not gonna waste a single noodle testing on the wall. Call me your tits to Toko. Notice me. Oh my god, Toko is, weirdly, Toko is a character I will miss. Say what you want about her, but you can't not be entertained when she's on screen, right? Like, she just always says some shit that you have to stop and go, alright. I appreciate the fact that I'm feeling things right now, even if what I'm feeling is hatred, even what I'm feeling is disgust or regret. I'm feeling something, right? That's how I felt about Evangelion. I watched it. I certainly felt things. Probably shouldn't have watched it though. I felt a lot. The target seems pretty far away. Got some stuff. She says she wants to be mistreated by him, but now she doesn't. Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like consciously she doesn't, but in reality, you know, she's like maybe that's what it is. Oh man, Sakura. Just remember Sakura. What was I supposed to come here for? Just to talk to? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm out. Just to talk to Toko for a second. Hey, what's going on, Saris? You missed. What did you miss? Just clues. Monokuma is confirmed a student. That's sort of what we don't know how, but we've deduced that. Where else am I looking? Hang on. That's not what I want. Okay, so what is this? This is the garden? There's someone in here, something in the garden I need to do. Let's go to the garden. Okay, so this is important. We're about to see the body again, I'm pretty sure. Unless the body's gone. Is the body still here? The body might be gone, dude. Isn't that wild, Demetrius, how, like, even though they are separate personalities, they absolutely both adore Byakuya? The body's gone. Yeah, see? Monokuma doesn't want us checking that because he knows we're gonna find out. Son of a bitch. You know, this person squared passing the chump check. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. I absolutely haven't. Hang on, let me go back to the... Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. I better check just to be sure. So this body's somewhere, ma'am. I need to know. I didn't find anything close to a dead body. But if it's not in here, it must be... I have no idea where. Of course, it's not the only thing I need to check here. There's one other thing. The tarp was in the case. Better look into it. Okay, let me check the tarp. I bet you they threw that body in the plant because a plant absorbs shit. Or like it's an acid plant. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body with it. Right. Biolab. Didn't notice this before, but there's a stamp on the one corner of the tarp. Biolab. Okay, so I should check the biolab for some stuff. Lawnmower-chan! Best girl. Best boy? Is it... Chan is... Is Chan... I don't remember if Chan is boy or girl. It's really strange because I've consumed so much Japanese media. I should know this. Speaking of Japanese media, I'm on chapter 300 of Komi-kan. Komi can't communicate. My crops are watered. My acne is cleared. Everything that I thought was wrong, I can die happy now. I've got to the most important part of Komi can't communicate, and I'm good now. And if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Go read that shit. But I'm happy right now. Oni-chan, big bro. Okay, so it's a boy. Okay, Chan. Right. So Chan is boy. Lawnmower-chan. But where could the buddy have gone? I better start looking for it. Ah, Freaka Style knows. Yes. Ooh, oh, me too, Snowboo. I hope it's good. It looks really good. But even if it doesn't, the mango is already so superb that I don't even care what the anime does. Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Yes, would you like paper, plastic, or people skin? Cursed comments. Well, I don't think it's related to the case, but I'd better keep my distance. I think it is related to the case. Let's check the cockpit. Hello, Cox. How's your pit? There's still just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there was more than that. Oh, freak. We could talk about it right now. Just tell me like your favorite part so far. My favorite part is definitely the climax of the whole thing to this point. But before that, I really liked the play. I really liked the whole play. I mean, that was kind of part of it. That was leading up to it. But when they're in the play and Komi's playing the one role and she says something and you're like, is that her actual line or is that like she's really acting well like that? That's probably my favorite part. That shit was really good. I was feeling things. The biolab, right? That was the whole point. I need to go to the biolab, or the whole point of going out there was to know to go to the biolab. And about volume 14. Chan goes for both. More typically girls from what I've seen. Oh, okay, cool. I don't trust this plant. Can we look? Can we just Kobe? I know. Grab the chair. You listen. You just hear. And then like a Chick-fil-A employee comes out and hands you some. Hands you the. Here you go. My pleasure. No, it's a Chick-fil-A plant. I didn't realize that. You throw chickens in it, you get Chick-fil-A. That's weird. Just Kobe a chicken into the plant. I mean, hey, there's 4 chickens there for some reason. Well, here I am in the biolab. Yeah, Minecraft eating noise. It's so cold, like abnormally cold. The fucking biolab. It's freezing in here. The perfect place to keep a corpse. This supports my theory. If it's Junko's body, here's where you would store it. And it still be like cool to, you know, not horribly used. What if we find all the fucking corpses here? I don't think I'm prepared for that. But Junko, there's so many things happening in my mind right now. But Junko's body could have been stored here, and it's connected because of that blood. So the tarp would have been brought out, been the perfect body to use. Exploded it, can't identify it. It's brilliant. I know Frozen, like, my God. Oh man, yes, dude, the stargazing part, freak, yes. Oh my God, and fucking Todano's little sister fucking kills me, man. I like when she made Shosuke say like the JoJo line. She was like yada yada desi. That was great, man. I love that. I love that nigga so much. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's fucking bodies in here, dude. Fuck it, I'm going straight to the bodies. I know, Red. Like, are we gonna find every single body in here? Bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, it's frozen over. That's fucking wild. That tells me this room was supposed to be like this. There's a stack of tarps here. What's on this table? The little sister scares me. Her eyes are a little too big. Her eyes are a little too big. Are there any left from the... That's what I'm saying. Like, well, I was thinking the same thing, rather. Like, Mondo is butter. I don't think you're going to store him, you know? But, like, Leon's pelted body from the baseballs could technically still be in here. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Well, shit, man. I've checked everything. No, I haven't. Oh, we have some here that are not in use. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen this kind of thing of horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does it mean this biolab is actually a morgue? It is a fucking morgue. The Mondo, you open it up and it's just like, I can't believe it's not Mondo. I should probably take a closer look around. What the fuck else is there to see, Makoto? I have looked all around. Also, as I've been playing this, I've kind of been thinking about the name Makoto, and Makoto is obviously a character in Persona 5, Makoto Nijima, like a lot of people would consider best girl, right? Makoto in Japanese must be like Justin, not Justin, must be like Taylor, you know, one of those kind of gender neutral-esque names. Or maybe it's something else. You know, maybe it's more progressive than that. But I just was thinking about that, and I thought, man, maybe that's what that is. Maybe Makoto is the equivalent of Taylor. You know, in Japanese, some kind of booklet. Did I not just fucking click on this? I disagree, Albert. I think it's on. I'm biased. Makoto's great, wonderful character. For me, Anna's the best girl. Always will be. Always has been. Always will be. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Isn't that farts? Are they trying to keep the corpses from farting and stinking up the room? Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know that the automated systems have begun. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. Oh, I have a funny thing to tell you about Haru in Persona 5. Forehead best girl. Haru is pretty cool. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optimal leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Red's like, what if someone just visits and farts on the corpses? What if that's their thing? Oh my god, does that mean since Mukuro's body disappeared from the garden, could it be in here? I need to check, but I have no idea to open this thing. I can't believe the things we're stumbling upon. My funny story about Haru is that I was very loyal in Persona 5. I got with An immediately, and then got with nobody else. I turned down every other bitch in that game, alright? I was loyal. Loyalty. That's what I did in that game. And when I turned down Haru, she's really sad. Like, not to spoil anything, I'm not gonna give you any more context other than to say that Haru's really sad if you haven't played the game. If you like turn her down, if you don't go for her like romantically or whatever. She was really sad, and I had one more confidant, but then I finished the game, so I never got to see what her last confidant was. The last thing I know about Haru is how sad. So like in my head canon, Haru hates Joker, and he just bounced. Fucking wild. Maybe it's not that wild, but it was funny to me as in my own little stupid headcanon. The anime characters in general, I feel like had really, like how weird would it be though if an anime character had like a short neck, like if they just had like a bowling ball head, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. This place is gonna blow up. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones left, the ones on the left. The right hands are off. Looking around, I think I get it. It's clear to me now. This is a makeshift morgue. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, in perpetuity, Haru is heartbroken by me. But the others took it better. Every time when I denied Makoto, she didn't even realize that I was on the table. When I denied the doctor was like, oh, I get it. No, I can take a hint. I was like, you're a fucking grown-up, man. Which means inside each slot lit of blue, another one of the victims is... Okay. God, so let me actually steer back in. How many lights are on here? How many lights are on here? So hang on. Let me count total how many there are. 2 times what? 5, 8, 2 times... There is actually 16 here. And how many of us are left? Choko and Byakuya, me and Kyoko, Hiro, and what's her face? Hina. And then Mukuro. Literally, these are the bodies. See, Bruce, I will never know what it was like to turn on down because I did not do that. And in my headcanon, that never happened. So, it is irrelevant to me. I'm just gonna run backwards and tell these always real quick. Guys, I was like, guys, I have things to tell you. I'm going backwards the whole time. You're fine, Freak. But at the beginning, they say that Tadano has an average communication skills, and he proceeds to know exactly what every character, not just Komi's, thinking at all times, but still is just so awkward. I think he's an expert non-verbal communicator. Maybe so. And I will tell you, in the most recent chapters, because I'm on like 305 or whatever, I feel like he's really grown as a character. He doesn't follow some of the same, like, you know, it's not really a harem, Komi-san, that manga is not really a harem, but he doesn't really fall into the same, like, bullshit other protagonists do in a similar situation as him. He like is very mature about it, and I had nothing but respect. I was like, yes, this is what I want. I want to see someone actually be fucking wise and show some wisdom beyond their years and fucking, you know, go make things happen. Again, I'm trying to be non-specific, but yeah. Sorry to everybody. We are just having a good time talking about Komi-san, because that is An amazing little manga. Where else am I to go? I've already been in the biolab. The garden. Did I miss something? BLJ to the school. Exactly. Aren't they going to kill all of us if this trial fails? Yeah. Exactly, Red. So that's the thing, is like this is the final one confirmed. Like either it's all or nothing. We all die or we all get out. We have to pin this on Monokuma. I don't know where to go. My map is giving me very little. Okay. True list of places to go? Oh, I do. Cool. Awesome. Steps by the dorms. Cool, let's do that then. Okay. Steps by the dorms. Yes. Yes, good. Just steps by the dorms. This is where we need to go. I've been in here before? What is this? Okay, I have been in here. I do really appreciate this game not letting you miss shit. Like, it literally won't progress until you have all the clues, because my dumbass, if it was like a timer and you had so much time to gather all the clues you could find, I would miss so many things, I'm sure. Like, there's no question I would do that. That's right, and then the truth bullets had places to go. These were at least several days old, right? So we know those. I mean, it had to be Junko, right? Several rooms have been. Masters are on the 4th floor, the biolab on the 5th floor, the Monokuma door, and the data center in the 2nd floor. Oh, the 2nd floor of the dormitory area. Okay, awesome. Yes. I know what you meant with the stairs by the dorms now. Okay, cool. Go up. B-boy's like, but go up them now. Let's check it out. I have to do it. That's probably where Kyoko's at. This is the 2nd floor? Yeah, Red, isn't that disturbing that they literally had 16 spots in there to make sure everybody was covered? This is the 2nd floor of the dorms. Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Like, this is fucking, like, how could this possibly have... Must investigate the stairs before going up them. I know, right? This game doesn't give a fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that blood is red. That ain't no pink blood. That is unstylized. Okay. Dog, hang on. Can I move this way? This room isn't accessible. Someone was caught under there. Oh, hello. A new follower. Hello, Hot Bitch 69. I really hope that's actually your name. Welcome. If you're here to get us famous and get us followers, you'll be happy to know I have mods that will fucking crucify you, man. Okay, you're real. Hi, Hot Bitch. What's going on? You're a dog emoji. Who left all that drug? Exactly, man. Who left all the jam? Did we ever find out Makoto's height? I don't know if we did or not. The bed has been completely torn apart. I mean, it may not even really be a bed anymore. It's just garbage. But we got some coins out of it. So it's not total garbage. What the hell? Like, look, there's like claw marks. What the fuck? Wolverine? Did they let Hugh Jackman have a fight scene in here? There wasn't even a hint of bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Good lord, man. Okay, so we come in here. Okay, well, that was that. I guess Hot Bitch was not for real. Well, at least I was nice to the... at least I was nice to the spam bot. Thank you, Several. Appreciate that. Thank you for putting the hands out there. Check the bathrooms. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Oh, come on! Makoto, get in there. Target. Target terminated. Well, these bathrooms are nicer. Wait a minute, this must be like the upperclassman area. Nothing in here to look at. Freak style, how dare you say something like that? I didn't need that. Like I said, I didn't need that mental imagery, but what the fuck is that? Hang on, the movement in these hallways is so weird. Enhance, enhance, enhance. What the hell is that? Hieroglyphic in blood shit. What? What? What the fuck is going on? Y'all weren't lying. There's some weird. There's the teacher's dorm. Why is there? Okay, so let me get this straight. We have weird hieroglyphics and a giraffe. I like to think that my mod check helped. I think it did, B-boy. I think it did. Good work there, Sheriff. The Eye of Horus. Is that what that is? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hook Speak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Okay. Okay. There's a lot to check here. Metal plate. Yeah, you ain't getting that shit. So why would they... Were they purposely like trying to hide us from getting any kind of clues as to what was here before? Like, why would they bar off some of these lockers specifically? I don't remember giraffe hieroglyphic. Stickman's like, wait a minute. Is this really Danganronpa? There's a card reader installed in the door. It must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the dark card readers on the second floor, right? So does that mean, let's give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then, no luck. Okay, I got excited for a second. No luck. Maybe the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Okay. What about here? One of these might work, huh? What if I can open this one? Yes. Are they gonna give you the same thing? Yeah, they're all gonna give you the same thing. Metal plate. Is there anything in here that is relevant? I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna assume this is all the same stuff. If there's anything I should come back for, let me know, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave that giraffe locker room. Heights might be on the e-handbook. See, now you gotta be curious about that report card. Mukuro. It is on there. How tall was Mukuro? 5'3", 5'9". R.I.P. I forgot. Honestly, guys, I forgot he was in this fucking game at all. I'm sorry. I forgot he was there. 6'1". Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Mondo's actually my real life height. 6'2". Okay, so that I think was it, how. Does anyone remember? Did he come back after something? Okay. Does somebody remember what the height was for Mukuro? Was it 5'7"? Most important size, the chest. Why is the chest there, man? Why do I need it? I wonder what my chest size is. I wonder if I got like a... Y'all think I got a rack, maybe? Everyone always forgets about him. Yeah, I mean, he's just... Not that he's... Listen, man, with the game with this many characters in it, right? What more do you want? Yeah, no one got out of there alive. I totally agree. So she is the ultimate detective, we know for sure. She's 5'6". 106. There's more. Info. I have feeling just like anyone else. Alright. Moving on. That's cool. Now we have some... Okay, this is... Like, what? So there was more than just the one room. Like, this might have been like a whole ass tragedy through the whole school. Because they were talking about that big tragedy. How do I get over here, too? I want to see what's going on with this, Eye of Anubis. Eye of a Horror. I have a... I almost said I have a whore. Eye of Horus. The importance of enunciating. Makoto's one of the shortest characters. Yeah, I think he was like 5'6" or something, right? This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more of an adult. This is like the teacher's lounge.
Correct.
You just kind of shit on me. Okay. The headmaster's private room.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. I decided to check it out once more. Oh, a regret. Also, I think I may have like misunderstood something. B-Boy, you said you did a mod check. What does that mean? There are still things about Twitch I'm learning. What? There was a mod check? Did something happen? Did we change? Did some mods get updated? Did we go through and remove some mods? Can y'all do that? I kind of literally, when I selected mods, I just saw people that I knew from the Hollow Knight streams that came regularly and were cool, and I just modded them. B-Boy. America. All right. Vibe check. Oh, okay. Like something like that. I asked her if she was eating pasta. That was... Oh. Oh. Clever, clever. Clever, clever. Oh, shit. Oof. Got an unfortunate text just now. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay, I'm gonna let her think while I look at stuff. No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I apologize. I wanted to look at this thing. Interesting. So mod check is like, are you human, basically? What's foreign policy? Let's see. Foreign policy, I have enough points for her to spare. Second, just thinking about her. That's probably what she's doing. Thinking about her daddy issues. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem.
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but individual instead points to some kind of group. That group was responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, those whose driving force comes from despair, and that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best we can do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Kyoko. You're fine. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. Actually, she may have been talking shit about her dad. That's a good outlook to have. Did you did you test the noodle on the wall? I don't know if I'm passing the mod check right now. Sorry, I know. Sorry, my queen. I didn't mean to bother you. I didn't mean to interrupt your thinkies. All right, let me go ahead and check this other thing here. There's a PC on the desk. Yeah, I did that already. No.
however, in other words,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, I need to check this. Why are they all clumped on top of each other? I want to check these three separate things, but they're all like weirdly clumped. Do I need to go this side? Oh, I bet I gotta go this side. Yeah, that's fine. That fixes it. This chair. How does one test the noodle on the wall? Okay, this must be a mod check, because I'm sitting here like getting swerved by my own fucking chat. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about with this noodle on? What the fuck is going on? What? But now I see, it's just a mod check. I see. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Yes, so more proof that this room is the headmaster. Oh, I bet it's like the... Here we go. The desk home to computer. Must have belonged to the headmaster. Cool, more coins. That's not what I was wanting. The chair is centered. We have to know that the chair belonged to a student. Or the chair couldn't have been for a student, rather. There's a small gap in the wall. Some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something?
so
Don't waste your noodle, just eat it. That is true, J-Seppa. If you throw pasta on the wall, it sticks, it's fully cooked. That's actually, I think it's opposite. I think it has to fall off. Because I was doing that one time, I literally, this past weekend, I was testing that. I was making pasta at my dad's house because I was visiting him. And I threw some on the wall, and it stuck. However, when I went to like taste the other end of the exact same noodle I just threw, it was like, nope, needs to go more. I think I may have mythbustered that shit. It reads? There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Does that mean it'd be like a hidden room? No shit. I think I might know how to open it. I do enjoy yeeting my spaghetti into alternate dimensions. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something? It's a very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Either enter the right password and the door should open right up.
however,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, it's not really enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Jeez. What if we just kick that shit in, though? There's a hidden room that she can get to. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. The password is let's see, hang on. Let me see if I can figure out the. Don't worry, Kyoko. I'm gonna walk up to this. I'm gonna figure it out just real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Hentai Senpai 69. We're in. We did it. I think we could assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there, right? I know, what the fuck? How am I gonna get banned from my own stream? How did this happen? Am I the imposter in my own stream? Maybe for her, there's something more to it than that. Anyways, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Oh, she's like, ooh. No one's above the law. Hell yeah, ban me. I want the stream to end. I want y'all to shut the stream down because I couldn't pass the mod test. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure? They're gonna pull some password shenanigans, like it's not just a random sequence of numbers and meaningless, you know.
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. As you wish, my queen. For real, I leave the room, Bink sits on the chair, he's like, you fuckers found me out, didn't you? Seems like we have something to talk about. I don't know why I gave him like a Batman voice. Quick sparse removed a ban? The plot thickens. I trust you, Quick Sparse. You know, I'm glad I thought of Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, I might just, if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. Can confirm was not a bot. Oh, great. Awesome. Well, welcome back, hot bitch. Apology. Apology for thinking you were not hot bitch. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password in here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were so tense, tightly trembling as I finished typing it in. No fucking way it worked. Well, don't you look silly, Kyoko. That did it? Kyoko, it worked. She's like, that's the wrong door. It didn't, that wasn't, no. There was another door we're actually trying to open. This proves nothing. We'll put it in the past. All right, Quick Sparse has spoken. We'll put it in the past. Quick Sparse, the other sheriff came in town like, not in my town. No one is above the law, not even other sheriffs.
why?
Oh, she didn't like that. Kyoko? Maybe your father is the good guy. You don't realize it. Without looking at me, she disappeared into a hidden room. She looked grim. Plot thickens. Kyoko? Enhance. That picture in the background. That's totally her and her dad. Ooh. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well have not even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The present? A present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'm gonna just go right to left here, one thing at a time. Okay, present first, sure. Good eye, I never noticed it. Time you have for... What happened? Wait. Now we're banning Quick Sparse? All mods, you gotta ban each other, all right? I don't want any... This is the Wild Wild West for 20 minutes. All mods gotta go bye-bye. I'm just kidding. It's just funny to see y'all, like, struggle with, like, oh, wait a minute. Does this person have a passport or not? Did they pass the check? There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Unmodded Twitch. Oh yeah, big time. Why do you think he's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising probably.
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Why would I not be happy to see it? So wait, you know what's in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay? I advertise bigfellows.com. Where did you? Oh, quick sparse. What are you saying? It's something that'll make me want to scream? What the fuck could this be? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. It looks like you're a present, but I'll open it. Step by step, heavy breath, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Sans? What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
The Bob's drama is distracting. Nuke him. It's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. This will fix it right up. I'll just quit paying attention to it, all right? If it's distracting from this, I will pay attention to the game. The Bob's drama will work itself out, just as I thought. What? Okay, so what? Explain. Her dad's dead. Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. Well, that's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. It's just I had a feeling it would be his body. Oh my god. Oh my. Wait. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. What about him?
Correct.
What he found in the box. Shit. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Quick sparse. Needed some punishment there. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may very well be the mastermind of planning all this out, and according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. He's somewhere in the school right now. Only students have stepped foot since the beginning of the killer game. Damn. Damn. My dad is dead to me. Oh my god. Boy, he really is dead. I mean, sorry. I mean, he is bones. Like, that is his. He's been dead. Like, he's super dead. Kyoko's like, yes, he is. Thank you. Altriga said that the headmaster was probably here after the school. But the only ones who are alive, yeah, I put that together just now.
in other words,
My father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyways. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. Makoto needs to ask if she's okay. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know what Kyoko said. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But that was... was that all there was to it? Quick Sparse is like coming back after his 10 seconds and everyone's like, I thought you were dead. He's like, my death was greatly exaggerated. I guess the headmaster was boned from the beginning of the game. It's a good point. He was boned. I mean, that is one way of putting it. Oh, this again. I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing there was I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would you really give her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Okay. Chase up, enhance. Fuck, dude. And they even put the picture here just to really rub it in and make it do as a numbskull. Should have seen it coming. You're right. You're right. Oh, look how happy little. Oh, it all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, just a picture. Yes, it is. Hey, Kyoko. Oh, she didn't see it yet. I thought she's already seen a picture. Oh, Kyoko, I'm so sorry this is happening to
Why
you.
would you?
Well, this is annoying. Oh, man, for her to say this is annoying, she must be irate. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... Now to find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. A picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Yeah, I was about to say, it's a really old picture then. She's been dyeing her hair. No, dude. Anime characters' hair are naturally like that. Like she's always had magenta hair. I think that's the color I'm looking for. Sarah's, I swear to God. Bare bones backstory. Knowing the headmaster in this picture all the time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came. But from the picture, it seems like he actually did care about you. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me yet again. And between the picture and the password, Kyoki, he cared about you. He loved you, man. You were his little girl. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. I bet he was on some kind of case and he had to do that. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Shit. And that's going to be part of the trial, dude. Let me check this drawer real quick. Watch there be like more. This God damn it. This chat is so humorous. The filing cabinet seems to be the kind of place you'd find a clue. She don't give a shit. It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay, then. What we got in here? Went through his drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Shit. Oh, Demetrius. I didn't look around a little more. Yeah, what if like... Oh, I didn't check this yet. That's right. The headmaster's desk. It probably hiding some kind of clue. She does not give a shit. Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around.
because
I never let anything get in the way of the investigation. You shouldn't either. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go check the desk out. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. Nothing but unrelated documents. And the last drawer, in case of emergency, is an e-handbook. That's the
in
key.
other words,
Now I can go unlock those lockers.
it would seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why do you hold on to it? I don't need it. If you want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? I guess it is. Everyone in the radius of the... Mods? If y'all don't put a stop to these goddamn bone puns. Vector said, I got a bone to pick with you.
hey,
Listen, Makoto, can I ask you a favor? Maybe. A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you of this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave? What the fuck are you gonna do?
correct.
Just for a little while, I'd like to be alone for a bit. What did he say? Did he make a pun? Next pun gets a timeout. God damn it. 9 messages were deleted. B-Boy said, I'm sick of your shit. Oh, poor Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what's happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Ooh. I mean, I get it. Of course, she would need like a second to ponder this. Is she really okay? B-boy firing shots left and right. Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. Eesh. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Right, we don't need to read this, we'll put this together. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. The mastermind's true identity, there's two people here. It's a very polarizing approach, you know. Sarah's. So, make another bone pun. Make another bone pun. 15 of it. Make another bone pun. 15 of us met in the mail hall. In Mukuro, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Poor Sayaka. Junko got fucked up. Giuseppe. Even Mukuro. But she's not though. Even she's not under, she might still be alive. So the ones still alive are me. Seems to be proud of the chat, he would. Byakuya. Posture. Thank you, Vector. I was just thinking like I'm kind of slouching like a little bitch. Hero. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Sarah's. Make one more. Make one more bone pun. One more bone pun. There's no question. That can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Mukuro's still alive, man. Makoto doesn't believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's only so many bones in the human body. Time to ban the whole chat. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I guess I'll leave now. I guess I'll get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Okay. So now I can go back. Vector, you're fine. Right, that's because it was full of non-sands, of course. Yeah. Yeah. My attention's so split right now. If Mukuro's still alive, then who do you think the luchador corpse was? It was Junko. They took Junko's body out of the crypt. They took Junko's body, the mastermind, whoever's behind all this. Maybe it's Mukuro, I don't know. Took Junko's body out of being frozen, made it explode, and that was a cover-up for her own death. That's what that was. But this one will open though. No, I'll kill you, Sarah's. I swear to God. Just kidding. Did you check your posture? I did. Yeah. You redeemed that. In fact, I'll check it again. Alexa, delete the stream. For as long as you need bone puns, we're at your cervix. You know what, Bruce? That was a good one. I gotta give you that. I'm turning the no bone check. So what you're saying is, Daryl, that they took all the Junko out of that Trunko. Yeah. That's exactly what they did. But I have a card. I have the other one. I have a new one. I have a new handbook. Yes, I have the new one. Let me give that shit a try. Sarah's, I gotta respect it. I gotta give you a salute. Fuck you, respectfully. Respectfully. Vector's video's like, look, I'm drawing a line somewhere. Beep. All right, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. Give me the goods. Oh, this is fucking heroes. What we got? Crystal ball. Yes, it is possible. We all win here before. Got a deck of cards. Bone check does sound weirdly suggestive. Tarot cards. Yes, yes, they are. No, it's not a coincidence, man. I'm telling you, they all went here before. He was number 1. Mr. Krabs. Yep, it's confirmed. It was his locker. Yes, dude, we all went here before and somehow had our memory wiped. He attended classes here. It is possible. We never had the chance to take any classes, so what is this notebook? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sarah's does the work of the gods. You do have to appreciate the commitment to the bit. What we got here? Nothing that's a clue. Okay. Let's try this one, maybe. I took the emergency handbook and ran across the card reader end. Could someone please rename the stream to Bone Puns, please? Thank you. Looks like the locker open. I don't know if you guys have the power to do that. I know you can technically do that somehow, maybe mods for the game that we're playing, but I don't know if you can change the stream title. Maybe if you can do that mod, somebody go change it to Bone Puns. Now let's see what we got inside. You can't stop Sarah's. You can only try to contain Sarah's. No, I don't see anything that could be a clue. Okay. Try this one. Oh, we do have something here. Ooh, what's this though? One thing, it's like a pocket book. Okay. Let's see. It's a girl's handwriting. All the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. My hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written here, words I'd heard before. What did I just find? There's a plan to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. She was on to... This is Kyoko's. Kyoko was onto this shit ahead of time? He was willing to give me some more details regarding my plan. Regarding the plan, here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our community, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. What? This is the only hope we have, the hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made his selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Oh, Kyoko's right behind me, isn't she? This can't be true, can it? But it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. No, that was a planted memory. Somehow. Oh, Sarah has took to Wikipedia for some of these jokes? I gotta even put more respect on your name. Okay, gotcha, B-boy. Thank you for letting me know that. I will play with that in the future. Headmaster and my father, right. What does this all mean? You just started spinning mouse faster. Yes, the one that we should look out for. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. I didn't read the rest of it. Shit, what did it say? What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second there's a second despair? I'm not comfortable anymore. There's 2 Monokumas? Did someone fake their death? We all went here before, Makoto. Why is this so hard to believe? Shit, should I check more lockers? Monks 2010. Nothing important. Nothing important. No. Not yet. Daddy's still investigating. Okay, I am done now. Good try, Quick Sparse. Oh shit, it's time. I guess I have all I need.
This is a school announcement.
Very impromptu. Despair 2.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Okay. Despair. Oh, the first Despair redemption.
If you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What do you want the title to be? Oh, bone jokes. Or like weird bones. I don't know. Someone get creative with it. This is suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap, but even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Okay. Hope and Despair. Both been redeemed. I'll get you in just a second. Hey, what's up, Hero? Oh, hey, Hero. Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did. Actually, I'm on my way out. Okay. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. He just talked to Monokuma and jetted? There was no point in trying to... I almost read there's no joint in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? We've both been dancing once this time. Alright. Gang, give me a second. I want to go get a snack. And I think we might be about to start the class trial. So give me a second. I'm gonna get a snack. I respond to a text and stuff. Hold tight. I shall return. Enjoy some beautiful... Oh, actually, before we do that, before I go do that, I wanted to get these redemptions out of the way. I take it back. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Did I just save? Can someone confirm that I saved just now? I think I saved. Okay. So, we have one Despair, one Hope. So we'll do Despair first. Here we go. Vet removing maggot from kitten's nose. Oh no, why immediately do we have to do this? This trial will be one for the ages? Oh my god. Oh no, this poor kitten. Oh no, it's alright, Quick Sparse. Good effort. We'll mess with it later. Oh, this poor kitty cat. Oh no, I'm out. I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, poor kitty cat. Get out of there. Open his little nose. Oh, that's a big fucking maggot, dude. That is the fat bastard of maggots. This is Despair. All right, we're moving on. That was enough of that video. The longer you look at it, the weirder it gets. It's not safe for work. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, it's probably not safe for work. It was just a tattoo of fingers drawn as penises. What the fuck? Ban old people from using TikTok? That was the whole thing. Yeah, I'm suffering. I'm despairing. What is this? Why I hate my roommate's dogs. The dog door is behind the curtain, and this happens every day. It's cloudy. Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of pee. We broke Daryl. Not the first time. Here we go. Wholesome. Despair. Hope. I relate to this so much. Here we go.
You little blue guy. Oh, they're so cute. Especially you, little blue guy.
Oops, our introverts can be skittish at first. She isn't usually this friendly.
Is this what you're smelling, girl?
Oh, she likes tea bags. I guess.
Looks like she needs to recharge, and that took a lot out of her.
She's perfect.
Okay. Thank you, r/wholesome. I guess that was fine. Coolest moment ever when you travel back in time and you meet your younger self. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, I love when people vibe like that in public together. Damn, he got the, whoa, he got the wobble? Whoa, look at him go, man. Damn, Santa Claus, Amish Santa Claus is on some shit. Look at that. I didn't know Amish Santa Claus had moves like that. Okay, that was amazing. Moving on. Rare photo of the duck-billed puppy-puss in his natural habitat. Oh, puppy puss. He's like a platypus. He's a little pupper dog. I kind of gotta get some shoes like that so I can get Binks to do that. All right, cool. Redemptions are all good. Moving on. I said I wanted to get a snack, didn't I? Isn't that what I wanted to do? I guess I do. Okay. I'm so sorry. There's a burp. Take that. Do what you will with it. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to BRB. I'm gonna get a snack and respond to a text. I'll be right back. I actually don't have to pee. That's weird. You know, when I think about it, I didn't even really need to leave the room to go get a snack because there's lots of snacks in the chat. Y'all looking good today, man. Y'all looking good. We got a lot of people out here today, man. So it's always a good day. Usually we hang out between like 20 and 30, sometimes 40, but like anytime we're hanging around 30, I feel like we got a reasonably comfortable, cozy little crowd. Listen how crunchy these chips are. Well, here we go. We've been live for an hour and 53 minutes. Don't know why that doesn't work. Stickman, stop it. Oh God. Now what? Just me? Got to go. All right, Fleet, take care. We'll talk about Comey again soon. Yeah, give me the hint, bruh. The envelope? What? Hang on, wait. I was trying to do auto. Ready for the final hints? It's in the envelope on the ground right in front of you. Oh. Okay. Am I beautiful, Father? Am I beautiful? This must be the envelope. I guess I'll look at the envelope. Mm-hmm. Won't answer any questions about this. I guess Monokuma's realized he's giving away too much information. What I found was a single photograph. Nickelback starts playing. Look at this photograph. And look at this picture, bro. Look, enhance. Look. They got Junko's face covered up because they don't want you to think about the fact that she was the false corpse. This is wild. Look how chill everybody looks. You know what's funny? Look in the top right. Look in the top right. Toko and Byakuya definitely had a thing going before this whole thing started anyways. And then there's the despair girl. Whoa. Leon and Sayaka might have had a thing going. Mondo with his fucking... Sakura was friends with Hifumi? Oh man, this is kind of wild. Where's Makoto? I bet he's taking the picture. Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who come to Host Academy at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. But that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Bayaki and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Sakura is a friend of humanity. Mm-hmm. That's her. Yeah, or upset with Yumi, exactly. Oh. That pineapple was not ready to be eaten. Oh my god. That motherfucker was hard as a brick. Yeah, I was gonna say, Demetrius, he probably took it. Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that. I know, everyone just posed up. This is... God, this is so strange. Aw. Look how cute Hina and, Chihiro are. Look at everybody. Everybody looks so happy. It's not even everyone. Now, you're not in it, dog. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. Again. This is wild, but I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember everyone ever taking a picture like this. Which one was the auto button? Hang on. Is it like... Yeah, there it is. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived at Host Peak Academy. Like doing a whole bunch at one time. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but that was definitely unnatural. Because everyone else is in the picture. Yeah, what the fuck? I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. What if they were photoshopped? But if this picture is real... Could that mean, yeah, everyone knows, yeah. Everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep this rambling and soliloquy of yours, human? You're getting kind of into the way you stand there. Did he just say human? So, I mean, wait. Is it... I always do this. Is it F2 that's the log? No questions. What the fuck is he saying? F2, thank you. Did he say human? Oh, Hamlet, okay. I thought you said human. I was like, that's a weird change in character. F2 in the chat. They have foreshadowed this. In the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? No, that's real, dog. Which would mean everyone, unless they took him out, unless they took Makoto out, or he doesn't know he took the picture or whatever. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. All right. Yes, it's fake, wink. I mean, y'all, it's so bad. The best part is it wasn't even coordinated. We're out talking about, you're out talking about something I don't know yet. What the fuck? Okay. Anywhere else that I should immediately try going? Oh yeah, the library. Okay, cool. Maybe he found some more information for me. Delicious. Jalapeno. Chippy chip. What a library that is, guys. Bad to the bone. How many? Alt F4. Not happening again. Sarah's, I swear to God. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? God, it's so tasty. Is what you guys came here for? Just witness me. Just have tiny orgasms at how good this stupid chips are. What you got, dog? Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? Oh, he saw it. He saw the picture already. I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Why are you gonna get all butthurt now that you know the truth? Thank you, Sarah. You gotta play the Twitch meta. You're right, you really do. But of course he didn't. You just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? He was trying purposely to avoid me. But it's a Twitch meta, man. You have to get in here and find some way to sexualize things. People stay around. All I need is a hot tub, really. I'm choking on that big fat chip. Okay, here we go. So Byakuya didn't want to talk to me no more. Help her. There's so many bones. Bones was like the perfect subject matter to do buns about because there's just so much you can do. Okay, the garden is where he... Okay, so now, yeah, let's go to the bio lab then. We're gonna talk to Toko. Banks, do you want to do a hot tub stream? Blood. She saw blood, probably. She opened one. Toko, you good? She's not dead, is she? Why did I worry? Why did I even care? Why did I give a damn? It's cold, it's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What, I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't, as a matter of fact. Oh, then what, hot and bothered? Straight up horny. This character. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was waking up just now. What did you do, what did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts every time you switch. Frozen's like, I wish her ass was dead. Bingo bazinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And that voice line is like cringe after the 30th time. And don't say it's like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's just like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Okay, so Toko saw something. She's totally gonna sneeze during the trial and remember some key information, I bet you. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I need that though. It doesn't work when it's slit. Byakuya's around doing his own investigating by himself. I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyways, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. Okay. Okay. Toko is a vibe. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point of asking Genocide Jack anyways. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. What's going on here? The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut last time I was in here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko just chilling in the corner? Are you not cold? Why didn't you step in when she started getting weird?
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry I made you so worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem.
it's a morgue. Okay, Sarah's. You going for the gold medal of bone jokes? Okay. I feel it. I respect it. The gold medal. Not stopping at just attention. No. The gold medal.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Okay, so she hasn't been sitting in the corner. She just walked in behind me.
It would seem.
Yeah, she saw the body. Right. Whose body is that? Yeah, what do y'all think? Let me know in the chat. Whose body is that? Why's everything gonna be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want her to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. Who is it? What if it's Mukuro? Actually, Mukuro Ikusaba. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Mondo Butter. You think it's Mondo? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse is inside the fridge?
See.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be the class trial over and over again, I guess.
So
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Well, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to look at the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own investigation of the corpse. It's nobody. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Of course. Sure, no problem. Just wait over there, that's it? Alright, I'll just move these tarps, I guess. Yep, they're still tarps. Uh-huh. Yep, that's important. See, I thought I already looked at that and have that. I mean, honestly, Sarah's like, now, at first it was funny, then it was kind of like, all right. Then now it's like impressive. You can keep going. Well, fuck it, I won't look. It's a fridge. I can't do it. I can't look inside. All right, you done? Oh yeah, the group photo. Let's ask her. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
because
The only reason he gave us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. That is a good point. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay. What else should I look at? Should I just talk to her again? I already did that.
because
Should I try to look at the corpse again, maybe? I mean, like I said, I don't think Monokuma would have forged that. I think it's just something about it, like the fact that maybe Makoto took it, that she's using to confuse. What else am I supposed to look at? Keep talking to her? I just did the exact same thing. How many times I gotta do it? Maybe I'll just leave.
because
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. Let's see what else it does. Well, then offer me a thing to do. I guess I'll look at these again. Shoot. One on the left of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. These ones aren't. The blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, a blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including mukuros, there's 9 in all. 9 lights. That doesn't seem right. That tells me someone's missing, right? That tells me that Mukuro is not dead. But that's a good question. Here's what I would recommend for that. It doesn't matter where you get it. You preferably want to get it at like a place that's, you know has a good, sells good quality food. Try, is it Kentucky hot? See, now I'm fucked up. I gotta look this up. You got me thinking about chicken. Kentucky hot? Chicken? Is that what it's called? Nashville. Okay, Nashville hot. Okay, yeah. Nashville hot chicken sandwich. If you ever go to a restaurant, you see a Nashville hot sandwich, chicken, you need to try that shit. It is good. Yeah, Nashville hot. Thank you, Vector Sater. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Nashville hot. Oh, every time I see it, I get it. It's such a, it's so good. I want to actually learn the recipe myself.
Indeed. Indeed.
The stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. It's fucking Junko. Really? I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were fatal injury, right? Then what was a fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is the other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with something old, right?
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they were not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got to the Monofu file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days, it's almost like I fucking called it.
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they
In
can.
other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Okay, Sherlock, I see you. No, excuse me. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, telling you this doesn't mean you'll be able to do any good detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay.
hey,
So, if anything else you'd like to know about the condition's body? Yes, I would love to know more. Okay, come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5'7", right? Why do they say vitals? Is that what that is? But that's not. That doesn't seem right. You remembered all that? I guess she has like a photographic memory. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't even think I've had Raleigh's before. Yeah, try making a Nashville hot. Oh, so good. They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
and don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim is in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. So the corpse actually was the right height. Okay, well maybe it wasn't Junko.
and
But
so
now I'm confused. See, I thought I had a handle on this. Maybe I'm making the Junko shit up. Then it looks like we have no further business with the Mukuro's profile, so let's get going. It's actually kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about that. Maybe look at Junkos? Good idea. Did you forget she was our enemy once, as part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still, you really are naive. You know that? It's really quite appalling. Instead of appalling, why don't you say appealing? I mean, come on, like that's got to be kind of admirable in some way, shape, or form. Like it's cute, right? Like, come on. We'll check on Junko's height.
so then,
Okay, so she actually did put the course back. I think we've done all we can do here. Let's go back to our separate investigations. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. The photo. Oh, this. Yes. Ooh. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we don't have to wait for this to be over. We can do a report card. Junko. 5'7". Dog. All I'm saying is, I'm onto something. It may not be as what I said it was, but I'm onto some shit, man. And if you remember chapter 1, well, that doesn't mean anything. She could have just been weird. Oh, it means something. What's Makoto's height? Let's check. 5'3". Oh my god, dude, he's 5'3". Is there anyone shorter than him? Even Sayaka's taller than him. Kyoko's taller? Okay, so Hina is the same height. Toko's taller than him? Damn. Sakura's 6'4". Okay, Chihiro is actually shorter. 5'3". My guy. With hands that small, you can't have the Whopper. I don't do it now. Oh, I got it. Okay, sorry, I talked to her about the picture. I mean, you weren't allowed to come to conclusions of the game's just 2 hours repeating it. Exactly. That is one complaint about this game. It really does hammer things down. Like, it handholds a little bit. It kind of repeats things. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, hidden somewhere in the school. Watch out for her. The ultimate despair.
what?
Go ahead and out with it. What you got? Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers in the second floor dorms. I do, yes. Flaming Swords, what's going on? Welcome. Very glad you're here. Welcome to the Bench Tower. We're playing some Danganronpa. It's getting interesting. We're very close to the end of this game, I think. I do, yes. But to get to any of the lockers, you need a handbook to whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
I can't believe she didn't make that connection. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pickpocket and... Oh, I found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it might be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And even if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what?
Ooh, another bench on the Bench Tower. Maybe B-Boy with the mod check again. You'd love to see it.
If that's true,
Could that mean that video was real too? Oh, the video from way on early on. I think everything is starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have ever imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with just my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
so,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, you should get it to their own handbook, right? After all, it would seem that it's my locker, your locker. Yeah. If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78 urgent interviews. And it says class. What the fuck?
so,
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. Were these kids like set aside as some sort of like project? Like clearly they were for this little horrible show, but like, did they have some other purpose? I
Makoto,
want it in my eyes.
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to these questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with the fire of determination. Determination? It's because she saw Sans earlier. She was filled with determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. Ooh, Bug Fables. Ooh, Flaming Swords. Tell me about Bug Fables, because as I understand it, that game is an awfully lot. It's an awfully lot like Mario, Paper Mario. That was near your door, but I guess really all Paper Mario's. But I saw Bug Fables definitely has a very similar aesthetic. They're saying like if you want to play a new Paper Mario game that has something like that, that's a good game to check out. Tell me about that, because I'm interested about that. I'm interested to hear about that. Alfredo is bitchin'. Is dairy. I'm obsessed with dairy personally. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess. It's almost like, Kyoko, you're human. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before we consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. That's facts. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst, whether it's hope or despair. What do you mean?
Makoto,
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
so then,
Anyways, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. All right, Kyoko. You a real one. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get myself going. I want to see what's on this tape, man. I really gotta see. Map. AV room, right? The garden. Do I care to go see him real quick? I'll come back. I want the DVD right now. I want to see what that's about. The dining hall? Shit, I didn't realize we... Okay, we only have a couple places to go. AV room. Yes, this is where I want to go. Okay, up the hall to the right. First door on the right, or left. And AV room. The game's combat's really fun, but platforming is kind of jank. I really like the characters so far too. Well, that's honestly what you're really getting into whenever it's any kind of, RPG style game. It's good characters, good combat, but yeah, sometimes platforming in those kind of takes back seat to a couple of other things. All right, let's watch this bitch. I wonder if I get like surround sound on this, like whatever horrible thing I'm about to see, I guess you get like in Dolby surround. Well then, THX. Some screams. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka. Whoa. I know. It's been a hot minute since we've seen Sayaka.
Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on the side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
I know, Frozen Peaches. This does have me thinking, like, maybe I should give Ace Attorney a try. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
Contract?
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
What?
Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? I accept? What? What?
And I'm sorry about all this.
What would...
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
What the
As
fuck?
the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Okay, so this is Kyoko's dad talking. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. That's the DVD? That's the whole thing. Only this. I simply couldn't comprehend why would she just agree? Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. Or shit, it keeps going. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is mind control going to show up? I mean, right? Oh shit, this is him. It might be RFL. I was thinking the headmaster's voice was really familiar. What I saw was me, and possibly undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Why does Makoto look so intense?
Yes.
Yes. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having a conversation, we're having what seemed to be a fairly normal conversation. But the I and the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. Yeah, so memory loss is totally on the table here. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life
A
here in the school.
chance?
Can you accept that?
Can you accept?
Yes.
Is there mind control? Flaming swords, interesting. So the other Danganronpas are more polarized. So what you're saying is this is pretty consistent, actually. Savage, J7. It's like almost a full foot shorter than me. I said
I'm
yes?
sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Wait, are they like all here? Determined to do, like they all seem determined.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
6'4". Excuse me, 6'2". 6'2", that is my height. So 5'3" was like 11 inches shorter than me. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Oh my gosh. Byakuya. Toko. This is wild. Yeah, they are. I heard about that. All the Danganronpas are coming to Switch. Only Hina's happy. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll stay here forever. It's fine. No big deal. As long as it's a swimming pool, right? I'm good. And then... Kyoko, shit. That's her dad, though. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down at the headmaster's Hope Peak Academy with her father. And when he asked his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently been turned off. Which, of course, meant the DVD player. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Whoopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. Of course, can't be having that. What? It just happened to break just now? Now then, when just doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Bastard. Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watch the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask the question and then I'll say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect. Yeah, thanks, Monokuma. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. What the hell? Flaming swords? That exists? That exists? Okay. What does that mean? I've lost my memory too? Yes. What about the others? Yes, yes, dude. God, how many times we... One step forward and two steps back with this game, man. Like, a cool plot twist happens and then Makoto's like, really? And it's like, yes.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
Is it time up?
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
It is time.
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only
Would you
the
get through... I mean...
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Yeah, this is it.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Well, it's been fun, guys. It has been a ride. But we're finally here on the last trial. And keep in mind, we're not going to get through this whole thing. We're going to go up to it. We may start it. We may get into it a little bit. But we will finish this next week. Now, I'm going to continue streaming. This is not goodbye. But, just so you know, we're not finishing this today. We'll get to it. We'll get to an interesting point in the trial. And then we'll come back. So, Daryl, have you narrowed down the suspects on who the mastermind is? No. I have not. I have no fucking clue. Honestly, I don't know. It will continue to be a ride. Oh, I'm sure it will. I have no fucking clue, man. I stand by that it was Junko's body that was used there, right? I stand by that. I really do think that's true. I think Mukuro, I mean, if they're the same height, you can't recognize. Kyoko may have said, okay, it has to be her. But I'm telling you, it was Junko. That corpse had to be Junko. So I think Mukuro is still on the table. I think there wasn't actually a murder that occurred. Oh, wait, was there a Omero down? No, I understand. All right, I'm just kidding. We're kidding. Just kidding. We're back. Although I do need to fix that. The chat should be... the chat should be... Oh, I can't do that. The outro screen doesn't work from this screen. I have to be on the other one. Okay, well, that's good to know. Anyway... Anyways... Let's get back to the damn game. We've derailed everything. Imagine being a mod. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay, then. This is the end. We have a lot of files. Disney, oh, 30. Okay, cool. 30. Oh boy. Last time by red doors, never gonna go through you again. Hi, creepy elevator. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto. Oh, just kidding. She was hiding in the floor. Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Yeah, I think the burp counter does need more power. I think so. Yeah. Where's everyone else? Aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like, actually, just like she said. Wait, okay. And just like she said, here comes Byakuya. Byakuya? He ain't talking to me, man. Everyone's spooked, man. They've all seen the picture. They all know we know each other. Hina? Hero? They're like, silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Ooh, that does kind of bring it full circle. Then Genocide Jack walks in. Hello! How are y'all today?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Is there something behind you? What did I say? Here she comes.
I'm on fire.
Ah, strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. No one says that. No one says loins seriously. Now listen, everything will be fine if you just leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
With my scissors in hands, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. You know what? She has a price. Oh, there she goes. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Okay, then let's begin. This is the final class trial. This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow. He just made up a word.
that's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What's up, boo? You taking beans? Okay, good. My wife just came and got Binks, which means he's not Monokuma. I just want to point out because he's literally leaving the room. God damn it, Sarah, it's 30 years later. You're still flexing. I'm still flexing on these comments, man.
Unbelievable.
Okay, Monokuma.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope. Why did he turn Jamaican? Despair is mightier than the hope. Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. Don't try and run away. I'm not gonna laugh in a Jamaican accent. Despair, definitive edition. You know what, Vector? This might be the day the bench tower falls. There are too many puns, man. Like, the moment has come, the moment has come, the moment has gone. I can't handle it anymore, man. Y'all are killing me. Whatever. This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Ah, shit, man. Everybody's stressed. It was not an invitation. Vector's like, I can make puns, but as soon as I made the last pun. Oh boy. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. See, Kyoko didn't look at the picture.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. started making my way towards the opening, step after step towards that gaping maw. Not a great word, maw. It's hard to say, maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Making my way downtown, riding fast. Someone's gonna die today. And I remember you. My memory's back. I saw the picture, and we're gonna die if we don't get it right. Deeper it fell. I know, they're just like... I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for one last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator door come to an end. I added door in there for some reason. Sorry, come to an end. Yeah, B-boy, I know. I slowly opened my eyes. And here we are. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't this the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just listen. Well then, let's begin. Ooh, here we are. What happened? You need to grin and bear the puns, Victor Sater. I can do so, but can Daryl? Daryl can do anything that he puts his mind to. Puns, however, no, cannot do it. No matter what I do. I've lost my patience for puns. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll wrap up this bag. I need to ask y'all a question. How long do you think this trial and the ending and everything can fit in the span of 3 hours? Assuming we don't get a million suffers and unsuffers next week. I'm trying to figure out how deep into this I want to get. This feels like a good stopping point, right? I feel like if we go in next week, I'm going to make it very, like, I'm gonna let everybody know, like, hey, this is a finale. You know, if you've been watching, excuse me again. I'm gonna let everybody know, look, if you've been watching, this is the finale. This is the last trial. I think it did in about 3 hours at most. Okay. You want to make it to the end? Well, I know I'm not gonna make it to the end tonight, right? Like, I know I'm not gonna beat it tonight. But you gotta focus, but you might be able to do it. Well, like 4 hours? Okay. I mean, we can go long. Like, I skip through the text to repeat it a lot. Yeah, I mean, we can be proactive, you know. I do. At stream speed, yeah, at stream speed, maybe not. But I also don't, it will definitely go past 3 hours. I also don't mind getting started, like, a little bit early. And I don't mind, like, hopping right in. I don't mind staying a little bit later next week. So, let's save. I barely believe you can do it. Yeah, you know what, guys? We're going to try it. We're going to see if we can get to a good point next week. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stop right here. Now, I will just very quickly. Someone clip the wake and mow down count. Okay, I will go ahead and save right here. And I want to... I guess I'm never going to get the free time stuff, because I never want to have, like, free time or confidence or whatever. We got to follow, who is that? Flaming Swords. Flaming Swords. I'm so glad you're here, man. Very, very nice to have a new member of the Bench Tower. Very, very happy to have you here, man. Thank you for following. Ask me anything. Victor Sater, hit me. What you got? If you want, the mods can focus on the chat engagement so you can focus more on the game. That's not a bad idea, B-boy. I mean, we'll flip back and forth. And the good thing is that I'm to the point now where I feel comfortable skipping text if I need to, like, again, if they recap stuff. And it's voice acted, so it's going to be easier for me to, like, swap between speaking their lines and going over here. So, can Vector says, can you bear the intensity of an avalanche of bear puns next stream? Because I can't stop them. Yeah, I can handle that. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be okay. And honestly, I'd be disappointed if that did not happen that way. Let me check the report card or the truth bullets. I might fuck around and study for this, like before the stream starts. I might start looking at it. That way I have a really good grasp on it. Brightly covered box. That's right. Oh, there's so much. Damn. I wish I had like 4 more hours right now. I would just plow through it all. Are you I am. I was consumed by despair last week whenever y'all hit me with the fake out Kyoko death. That was more than my little heart could handle. I was actually like that was not a show last week when that happened. I was actually distraught. I was just heartbroken that they killed her. I was like, I think this is actually it. So yeah, I think we're going to. Oh, did Quick Sparks get unmodded? Oh shit. He's a tone. Yeah, Quick Sparks, you good? We got you. / mod. And then I want. I'm gonna do it. Quick Sparse. Did it work? Did it work? I hit enter. Did it work? Maybe? Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. There it is. Oh, he's back, baby. Yeah, so we will call it a day here. I do want to... What the hell? Where did... Here it is. Okay. I do want to go ahead and call it. I would say this like 5 times in a row. I'm going to start up next week. I'm going to see if I can maybe get like a couple minutes early. I don't mind going over. If the stream next week goes to like 8, it's fine. I'm going to make it very known in my household that like I will be streaming a long time. And we will get through it next week, even if we have to go over. Ask me anything? Ask me anything. Okay, well, let me get these 2 Ask Me Anythings then. We can shoot the shit for a second. I don't mind doing that. Let me go ahead and just quit. I'll get us a little chill music. Yeah, if you guys want to sit and chit-chat, you know, we've been discussing in previous weeks different things we could potentially stream for later on down the road. Hello? Can my mouse work, please? Yes. Okay. I'm stupid. I'm just like looking at the thing. Okay. We got a bunch of Ask Me Anythings. How disappointed are you with me and my puns? Immeasurably. Immeasurably. That is the answer. Immeasurably disappointed, but also immeasurably impressed. So, I gotta give you some props because, yeah, impressive. Well done. That's probably about right there. I don't know if I want J-pop right now. That's fine. We'll go with that. Okay. Other questions. Let's see. Several others can redeem. Ask Me Anything. Several. Where's yours? What's the status of the Discord? Or can you post on Twitter when you're playing Smash? I can do that. I can post Twitter. The Discord is just a matter of me doing it, and I have a couple other factors. The list goes on, but Discord, I am hoping will happen very soon. And whenever it does, you guys will know. It could be next week. It could be the week after. It could be very soon. Who knows? Not me, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. And I really want it to. I think it's going to be really cool once I finally just find the time and the know-how to do exactly what I want to do with it. The Cooler J Seppa 2 reading Ask Me Anything and says, so your video about the feeling empty after finishing games, right? You talked about don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. That the impact it left will always be a part of you. How have games or life events impacted you? Interesting question. I will tell you this. So most recently, an example is Persona 5, right? Well, a recent, not most recent. Persona 5, man, it was just, and that was, I joked about that game a lot in that video. But to me, it was like, it reminded me of like what it felt like to have like a high school friend group, you know? It was very nostalgic of just sort of sitting around, and the camaraderie in that game between the characters was so much fun. It felt like I had like a gang again, and I haven't had that in a while. Like I do have, I'm on a separate Discord, one of my buddies' Discords, and we, you know, we get together on there, and it's kind of fun and stuff. But we all started playing Persona 5 at the same time, so it kind of, I think that'll always stick with me as sort of like a, you know, a reminiscing of what it's like to sort of be in high school and have like friends you see all the time and that whole thing. You don't realize how important that is when you get older and you have a job and you don't get to hang out with your friends like you used to because everyone has to go their separate ways and moves, et cetera, et cetera. It kind of just brought me back. I think that's one thing that kind of stuck with me. Nier really stuck with me. The ending. There's the closing line of Nier Automata, which I won't spoil, but it hit in the same way that like the ending of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood did, or actually just the manga Full Metal Alchemist about, you know, earning what's coming down the road, like, you know, looking towards the future optimistically and understanding that you may have to go through some shit, but it's going to bring you to a place of happiness and acceptance if you are willing to work for it and if you have the grit to get through all the shit. Put that on a shirt, that rhymes. But that's those are two recent examples of things that kind of stuck with me. Was there any other redemptions that I missed? Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, so the Discord, yes, Mohammed, that's work. Discord is definitely happening at some point. I just have to finalize a couple things. Immeasurably, achievement complete. Yes, immeasurably, Sarah. You deserved it, big time. Let's see. Posture check. Oh, thank you, RFL. I actually need that. I was just thinking about how I was slumping. It brings back to when I fought people's subconscious desires with friends. Oh yeah, of course. We've all done it, you know. We've all who hasn't infiltrated a dude's mind and done some really stylish Inception bullshit, right? Just got back. How far did Daryl make it? Stickman, we are right at the forefront of the final class trial. We're about to start the final class trial. We will start it next week, and we will do it finish to end. We will finish the game next week. It's going to be bang. It's going to be magnificent. Very excited about it. As far as what to play next, guys, we had some discussions last week. I feel like we haven't come to like a big unanimous decision. What I do know is this. I think the first thing I'm going to do after Danganronpa is finished, I think the next Wednesday we might just do some Guilty Gear because it's a fun game to play. Hang on, actually, do I have? Here. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do real quick. I'm just going to boot the PS4 real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Elgato. Swap this mug over and we can just take a look at some of the things we have downloaded. I don't have the Switch in here. The Switch is in the living room because I was playing Smash earlier. But I got some things on the old PS4 we can play. So like I haven't played The Last of Us yet. I don't know if that's much of a stream game though. Of course I've been playing Guilty Gear. That's been fun. Persona 5, not playing that again, although it was a delight. I've honestly been very tempted to go back to Genshin Impact, but I keep telling myself no. It's a gotcha. Finish other games that matter. In my mind. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a game I've heard a lot of good about. Don't know if it's a stream game. That's actually kind of all I've got. I have a lot more on the Switch. I also have, go ahead back over here. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button, D. Zagzag246, first time chatter. What's going on? I feel like I joined the end. You did. We're about to close up shop here in a second. I just wanted to kind of get some ideas. We do have Doki Doki, which I could always play Doki Doki. I have Yume Nikki. That would be a quick one to play. Here we go. I can actually look at my real screen now. I do have Yume Nikki, which is one that we could always do. That one's pretty short. I have a couple of these other little games. Osu is a rhythm game. Emily is Away is supposed to be like some sort of weird psychological horror that's not very long, so we might could always play with that. Rosa Starcross, that's a demo, but it's supposed to be like Undertale vibes. No clue if that'll ever get finished. A couple other games that people have like sent me codes for that I may or may not end up actually playing. We could always do Omori, no Genshin, no bad. Okay, no, I agree. I just always the temptation is always slightly there. Probably not a stream game, but I'd get on that. There's a huge Genshin update today, and maybe to get back into it. This is what I'm saying. Like I heard there was an update. Things have changed. Maybe it's better. Snowboo redeemed. Ask me anything. Hit me. Turnip Boy connects tax evasion. Omori hurt me initially. Alternative route Omori. Yeah, Omori might be the way to go. It's just. I think my only hesitation with Omori, because it's a fantastic game and it would be really fun. I know, right, Yami? Trust me, Yami. I know you love Omori. I mean, hey, I got this. You know, I get it. That might be the way to go. But it's just like, do I want to get super depressed and sad? Because that's the really, really sad way to go. I don't even want to see the ending because I know what the ending is. Snowboy says, in regards to your binging vid, I commented that mystery games are really just emotional games like Omori and Celeste always make me feel like binging. I think you said you're a drifter, but have you binged any games or any type of game that just drags you in? Yeah. If the story is like I can't, let me change the song. If the story is like I just can't get away, like I have to know what's next. No, let me find a good song real quick. Come on, just give me like a lo-fi, like a kind of a chill. No, it's fine. Oh, God. I want to answer your question, but I want to answer it to chill music. Ooh. Next. Yeah, it's fine. What was your question? Is there anything you like to binge? Yeah, if it's a story that really hooks me in, and I know the play, because I always do that. That's something I'm really guilty of. I always look up the play time. So like if I know a game's only going to be like 10 to 20 hours, I will usually end up binging those. If it's past 20 hours, if it's a big JRPG, like I have Xenoblade Chronicles over there, which if you guys wanted, I could stream Xenoblade Chronicles, the original, the remaster, right? I could always do that. That's a game I would drift on. You know, that's a longer game that I know is going to take a while anyways. I drifted on that. I drifted on Octopath Traveler. But if it's something shorter, Nier Automata is not short, but I did kind of binge that because I just had so many questions. I think when it's a game that leaves me with a ton of questions, like Danganronpa actually, had I not been streaming this with you guys, I would have finished this a long time ago. If it's gripping, if it's like a page turner, you know, that type of beat, that's the type of thing I will binge. But usually the things that I will take slowly are sort of bigger adventures, you know, Breath of the Wild, a Xenoblade Chronicles, a Persona, something more grand in style that I feel like I want to play over the course of a long time. Pokemon, you name it. Another quick topic I finished, Final Fantasy 15. Did you? Interesting. I feel like I know nothing about. What was Final? Oh, Final Fantasy 15 was with the guys in black and they ride in the car. Yeah. Haven't played that one. I'm fixing my Joy-Cons to make them drift proof. Oh, actually, it's funny you say that. Look at my watch later because I actually have, I think, a video that might be the wave. I've heard a lot of people suggest that this is the way to fix it. Is this video right here, BK's channel or something? Apparently, this is the foolproof fix. Yeah, see, apparently this that is ridiculous, right? So apparently this, and I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want. Here, let me share this, not just the whole, not my watch later list. Yeah. Is it working? Tell me, B, what is it actually working? Are you doing it right now? Or are you just messing with it? But yeah, there's the video. I saw immediate results, amazing. The only thing that prevented me from binging it more was that I streamed it on Discord for my friends. But then with other games like Hollow Knight, I just feel like I can't binge it. Hollow Knight's another one. I would really take my time on Hollow Knight. And in fact, I was hoping we would somehow get Silk Song at E3 because then once Danganronpa was over, Silk Song was going to be the next stream game. So if at any point Silk Song comes out, just know that is the next stream game. Like if I'm halfway into, let's just say you guys want to watch, Omori, right? You want to watch the Hikikomori route. Let's say that happens. And we'll do an official poll, by the way, next week or the week after on what we do next. So be there for the poll if you want to, if you care to pick the next game. But let's say we're halfway through the Hikikomori route. If Silk Song drops and they're like, hey, it's going up tonight, you bet your ass we're stopping whatever we're doing to go play Silk Song. That is the new stream game. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. Oh, did it ear rape you there, Jay Seppa? I'm sorry about that. I haven't actually watched this yet. It's just sitting on my watch later. It requires you open up the Joy-Cons, but they aren't drifting anymore. Yeah, I figured it would be kind of intrusive, but to fix it, if they're fixed, it's like, shit. Swing for damage as we speak. Okay, yeah, keep us updated, B-boy. Several, what are you trying to do a poll for? I played through Undertale a long time ago with my school year, and holy Jesus, that maybe gave me... Yeah, Undertale was amazing. Still haven't played Hollow Knight, but planning to play after I get the platinum for Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, it's exact. I mean, hey, I am not one that can be an achievement hunter personally. I just want to see the ending and say I beat the game and feel like I've had my time with it. I did almost want to do that, get all the trophies with Persona 5, but then I realized how much time that would take, and I was like, I love this game. In fact, it might be one of my favorite games of all time. I don't think that's for me, though. I beat Danganronpa in one weekend, and after I finished the good route of Omori, I spent a week to get all the achievements. I mean, yeah, that is understandable paces, you know? I started Hollow Knight, but I'm really bad at it, says Yami. I was to take breaks, so I'll break a controller in frustration. Yes, Hollow Knight is very tough. It's a very sneaky, tough little game. However, the best thing, my advice is just don't try to attack all the time. Like, if you want to learn how to fight a boss, don't attack. Like, literally go to the boss and only dodge as long as you can. Then once you have that figured out, then you're going to start to get the pattern of, okay, this is just a dodging game. This is just a matter of understanding the pattern. So understand you're going to have to fight it a couple times. Only dodge for a while and then start getting your licks in. That's my advice. But you will get good. You will get good. Elper says he started it as well. So, all right, gang, I am going to wrap it up. Several of us would chat, want a temporary Discord for everyone to hang out and chill. I know several. I know you want one really bad. And in fact, if you wanted to do that, go right ahead. Make a temporary one. That's totally fine with me. You're not going to bother me. But, there is one coming soon. So be ready for that. Guys, it has been a good one. Be ready. Get hyped for next weekend. Next week, not week. Next Wednesday, same time, same place. You know what's going on. The finale, the last episode of Danganronpa. I'm going to see some crazy shit. I can feel it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, guys, take care of yourselves until next time. Have a damn good one. And not sure what the next cycle play is going to be, actually. I have a couple ideas, but we'll see what happens. So, for real this time, I'm going to hit the thing. We're going to have our outro go, and there it is. Okay, take care, guys. See you next week. Get hype. Danganronpa. Death, despair, hope, maybe? Serious, I swear to God.